Hi there. Do you know they always say um, the act of unforgiving is like ingesting poison and expecting the one who you hold offense against to die. In all sincerity, I believe that unforgiving or unforgiveness is very toxic and is a very, very dangerous precedent that can lead a person to hell. Okay? So now, I have a family where in my parents' generation, both paternal and maternal, very, very toxic relationship between them. And over time, that same toxic relationship has spiraled into our own generation among my cousins. And in most cases, it even happens between the siblings as well, across board. So, recently, that's about a month ago now or more, I was praying and I heard it very clearly that I should call my elder brother. My elder brother were actually the same father but not of the same mother, so it's like my half brother, but it's a brother, let me put it like that. And I haven't spoken to him since 2013, and prior to 2013, I believe I hadn't spoken with him even for probably about 10 years before that time. So the 2013 was actually because we lost our dad and I had to fly into for the funeral, so to say. Then we had the funeral, it was successful, and I flew back. And there were a little bit of issues there, here and there, which naturally shouldn't be a problem. But because we have this situation where among our parents, their uncles and all, aunties, so many dysfunctional stuff was going on, and indirectly it was like a seed that was already sown in our own generation as well. So this is now 2025, and one day I was praying and I heard very clearly, call your brother. So because I have always felt that because he's a man of God, that I expect him to do the right things. But in God's eyes, God saw it differently. And he asked me to give him a call. I actually, initially, just cancelled it. I said probably it's because this year I have got the revelation that there will be a lot of reconciliation in my life and in life of those who probably we've crossed paths in the past and things happened and we are no longer in communication. So I kept quiet. The next day or two, I was having my bath and I heard it again. Call your brother. reconcile with him. So when I came out of the bathroom, I told my wife at some point, I said, I'm hearing his voice, so I should call my brother. She then said, call him, it's a good thing to do. And I said, I will hold on for a while, maybe it's my emotion. Then I was not invited to a church program. It was actually a friend of ours who came in from the US. And we've not seen, the last time I saw him was 2006 or thereabouts. And they were not really friends. But we saw him in the program. He is a pastor, and we bought one of his books, and he signed on the book, and he wrote there, it's a boy, coming loaded. And then we already had 3 children. So for us, it was a no-brainer. So my wife said, I'm sorry, sir, I don't understand what this is. We are not having children anymore, we already have 3 children. And he said, I'm sorry, it's just what God just revealed to me. We thanked him and we left. And my wife now said, well, I claim that for anybody in the family who is looking for a child. But long and short, 2007, my wife got pregnant. And lo and behold, October, we had a baby boy, just as the man of God has predicted. So he had the program, he was preaching in the church here. So he asked us to come. My wife didn't go, so I went there with the children. So he does not know my background, just know on surface level. Then in the middle of his preaching, God gave him a word of knowledge that there was somebody here that had a very, very not so nice, so to put it, relationship with his siblings. So that the relationship between this person and the siblings is really, really, it's very, very unhealthy, to put it right. So he now said that, please, whatever it is that happened, the Lord is saying, forgive. Forgive. And I knew it was me. So when I got home, I made up my mind I was going to give him a call. So I called him. And we spoke for more than 3 hours. And unknown to me, he has been praying that a day like this will come. So, in the end, and I said, look, whatever has happened, let's move on. And I had some tithes which I have kept for ministry, to support ministry, those who have had impact in my life. And I heard in my spirit, send him that tithe. And I did. Ever since, my brother and I, we have been relating on a different level, very positive. And after I did as the Lord has asked me to do. Do you know that it was like a huge weight was taken off my shoulder? And I asked myself, I said, why were we really at loggerheads? I couldn't really point anything out, only for probably some very, very minute, trivial stuff, which naturally happens in every family. And today, I'm happier. And I believe he is also very happy as well. So, in the end, just carrying offense in your heart against people, it will not help you. It will keep you down. And by that singular act of just obeying what God asked me to do, I have recorded breakthroughs in areas where I have been struggling. You understand? So, if you are out there and you are a person who always have malice against people, you are always having people in your mind negatively, you see people in church, they don't even greet each other. Please change, because that act of unforgiving is actually a stumbling block in your life that is pulling you down without knowing. It is very difficult sometimes to do, but ask the Lord to help you. And I can guarantee you, when you do it sincerely, whatever that stumbling block is, which is holding you back, I guarantee you that it will give way for breakthroughs. Please have a heart of forgiving. God bless you. In Jesus' name.